Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayet nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati uttama shloke Bhaktir bhavati naistiki. नहीं मिला? हाँ इधर ही है. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 10, Text number 3. Tasya anucharitam rajan rishibihi tattvadarshibihi shrutam hi varnitam bhuri tvaya Sitapate muhuhu tasyanucharitam rajan rishibhish tattvadarshibihi shrutam hi varnitam bhuri tvaya sitapater muhuhu tasyanucharitam rajan Rishibhish tattvadarshibihi Shrutam hi varnitam bhuri Tvaya sitapater muhuhu Tasyanucharitam rajan Rishibhish tattvadarshibihi Shrutam hi varnitam bhuri Tvaya sitapater muhu. बोलिए. Matajis. Tasya, of him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ramchandra, and his brothers. Anucharitam, transcendental activities. Rajan, O King, Maharaj Parikshit. Rishibhihi, by great sages or saintly persons. Tattvadarshibihi, by persons who know the absolute truth. Shrutam, have all been heard. He, indeed, Varnitam, as they have been so nicely described. Bhuri, many. Tvaya, by you. Sitapate, of Lord Ramchandra, the husband of Mother Sita. Muhuhu, more than often. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. O King Parikshit, the transcendental activities of Lord Ramchandra have been described by great saintly persons who have seen the truth. Because you have heard again and again about Lord Ramchandra, the husband of Mother Sita, I shall describe these activities only in brief. Please listen. Modern Rakshasas, posing as educationally advanced merely because they have doctorates, have tried to prove that Lord Ramchandra is not the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but an ordinary person. But those who are learned and spiritually advanced will never accept such notions. They will accept the descriptions of Lord Ramchandra and his activities only as presented by Tattvadarshis. Those who know the absolute truth. In Bhagavad-gita, the Supreme Personality of Godhead advises Tadviddi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-willed soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Unless one is Tattvadarshi, in complete knowledge of the absolute truth, one cannot describe the activities of the personality of Godhead. Therefore, although there are many so-called Ramayanas or histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, some of them are not actually authoritative. Sometimes Lord Ramchandra's activities are described in terms of one's own imaginations, speculations or material sentiments. But the characteristics of Lord Ramchandra should not be handled as something imaginary. While describing the history of Lord Ramchandra, Sukadeva Goswami told Maharaj Parikshit, you have already heard about the activities of Lord Ramchandra. Apparently, therefore, 5000 years ago, there were many Ramayanas or histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, and there are many still. But we must select only those books written by Tattvadarshis, not the books of so-called scholars who claim knowledge only on the basis of doctorate. This is a warning by Sukadeva Goswami, Rishvish Tattvadarshi Bahe. Although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, the same activities are summarized here by Sukadeva Goswami in a few verses. Om Ajnanatimrindasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savdutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalptarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Kitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gauravakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please chant along with me. Charitam Raghunathasya Shatakoti Pravistaram Ekaikam Aksharam Pumsham Mahapatakanashanam Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Manojavam Marutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam Shriramadutam Sharanam Prapadye Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. Hare Krishna. His Grace Rasraj Bhoga is supposed to give lecture, but he is become unwell. So last minute they asked me to give class. So, right? Brahmachari means ATC hona chahiye. ATC. ATC means anytime class. If here it is mentioned Sitapate, if naturopathy doesn't work, right? Homeopathy doesn't work, allopathy doesn't work, only Sitapati will work. Right? Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Right? So we should take shelter of Sitapati. So last Tuesday, this Tuesday, I was speaking on essence of Ayodhya Kanda. So I will continue from where I left. Right? So Lord Ramchandra so Dasharatha Maharaj, he arranged a sabha. He invited all the Samanta Rajas and all the ministers, all the Brahmanas and all the Rishis and Munis and all important people. But he did not invite Janak Maharaj. Right? Then he did not invite Ashwapati, Kaikeyi's father, or Yudhajit. Right? You know why Lalita Bhagya? You know why he didn't invite? I will tell you, there is a secret. Because then then he announced that that I am wishing that I became old. So there is reason. One day he was decorating his hair in the mirror. Then the grey hair, one or two grey hairs have appeared near the ears. So Acharyas, they comment, when a person is going to become old, the first sign is near the ears, the hair is going to grow grey. Nowadays, अभी 16 साल के उम्र में 25 years, entire hair becomes, right? Right? But the secret is, Yamaraj comes very silently, taps on the shoulder and tells in the ear, my dear sir, you are becoming old. It is time to retire from family life. Hitvata patam grahamanda kupam. If he announces publicly, then the wife and children, they will object. Why, how can you retire? What have you done for us? Like that. Right? That's why he comes and secretly and tells. Now, time to prepare for death. like that. So that is why Darshan Maharaj suddenly found grey hair, and then he was getting nightmares, all bad dreams. He was seeing, meteors falling in the daytime only. So many bad omens he was seeing. Then he understood that something bad is going to happen to him. Then he immediately called all this sabha, and then he announced that, I want to coronate Sri Ramchandra as next king, like that. Then he said, all of you, think about it and then give me your opinion. So most of his emphasis while speaking, that he is a son of my Dharmapatni, eldest wife, then he is the eldest son. That is why I want to coronate him. He was again and again saying this. I will tell you why. Then there is a pin drop silence for a few seconds. Then with Mukta Kanta, Eka Kanta, with all of the people, they immediately loudly proclaimed, Ichamaho Mahabahu, Raghuviram Mahabalam. Right? We want Ramchandra as our king. Right? And the Srimad was shocked. Right? That was I so bad that you just, as soon as I declare that I coronate Ramchandra, you are simply agreeing. You are not even one person is telling, Maharaj, you are so good, stay for some more time. Like that. Then they said, it's not your mistake. It is your only mistake is you have gave birth to you such a wonderful son, who is full of Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanna. Right? Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanna. So, really? What gunas he has? Right? So, whole Ayodhya Kanda, that is why last class also, I was insisting, Krishna says, Varam na kanchana, Manavendro, Vrishniva teham gunashila yantritam. Right? So I quoted this verse from 4th canto, 20th chapter. Naham makair sulabo tapobir yogivir yat samavritta chitta. So Maharaj, hey Maharaj, I am attracted to you by your wonderful qualities. Yantrita means you captured me. Like that, we have to capture Lord Shri Krishna by developing wonderful qualities. For that, we have to read Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, this Sarga, again and again. Then we will develop. We will also develop same qualities like Lord Ramchandra. Krishna also says in Bhagavad-gita, Srila Prabhupada said, somebody told Prabhupada, Prabhupada, I am foolish, I am very foolish. Then Prabhupada said, don't remain one. Right? Oh, I am very fallen. Prabhupada said, don't remain fallen. Rise up. Right? 12th chapter Bhagavad-gita, there is a Bhakti Astakam. Anybody knows Bhakti Astakam? Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitraha karuneyevacha nirmamo nirhankaraha samadukka sukhakshami santushtaha satatam yogi yatatma drudanishchaya mayarpita mano buddhir yomad bhakta samepriyaha. Right? Yasmanno dvijete loko lokanno dvijete chyaha harshamrusha bhayodvege muktoya sachame priyaha. Right? Anapekshaha shuchidaksha udasino gatavyataha sarvaramba parityagi yomad bhakta samepriya. Yona hashyati na dvesti na shochati na kankshati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktiman me priyonaraha. Like that. I don't there are 8 verses. Samashatrocha mitrocha tata mana pamonaya. Right? So Krishna is saying, such a person is dear to me. The first qualification is one should be free from envy. That is what Lord Ramchandra, Asuya, free from Asuya, then jealousy and envy. Asuya and Irsha. दोनों में क्या अंतर है? Anybody knows? What is your name? Huh? Krishna Keshav Das Prabhu. You know? What is the difference between Asuya and Irsha? Huh? Prabhupada explains in first chapter Bhagavad-gita lectures. Asuya means finding faults in good qualities. Somebody has good qualities, but you find fault in that. Right? Then Irsha means you cannot tolerate somebody's prosperity. Irsha and Asuya. One should be free. Right? Lord Ramchandra. So, बोलिए रामः सत्पुरुषो लोके सत्यधर्मापरायणः साक्षात् राम विनिर्मुक्ता धर्मस्यापि श्रियासः. So the first quality is of Lord Ramchandra is Satpurusha. Satpurusha. We all have to become Satpurusha. Then, what is the most beautiful verse in entire Srimad Bhagavatam according to Sri Jiva Goswami? Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Nuta Satya Netram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapadye. 7 Satyams. Right? Srila Prabhupada in the translation, he says, if somebody is a hypocrite, he can never get Krishna. Right? He can never get Krishna. Right? Muh mein Ram, bagal mein chori. Right? People may not see, they may think that, oh, you are such a great devotee, I am such a great devotee. But Krishna sees. He knows all, what our thoughts, what we are doing in the middle of the night, in the darkness of the night, when we are alone. He knows everything. Right? Then Krishna will tell me, if I am a hypocrite, I am not available to you. You cannot get me. So Satpurusha, Krishna, Lord Ramchandra, first quality is Satpurusha. So the definition of Satpurusha is the personality who, even if somebody harms you or harms Lord Ramchandra, he doesn't see any faults in him. Rather, he will try to see some good qualities. Try to see some good qualities and try to help him out. If somebody has faults, he doesn't condemn him. He will help him how to overcome those faults. Right? Now, Nrsimha Chaturdasi is going to come now, very soon. Lord Nrsimhadev, Acharya, why he tore apart the heart of Hiranyakashipu? You know why? No. That is there. He was checking, even if he has little bit devotion, I will deliver him. That is why he was tore apart the heart, and then he was searching any good qualities there. Then he removed. So that is the quality of the Lord, right? When Lord Ramchandra, he appreciates even the enemies also, right? Even the enemies also, if they want to come and surrender to Lord Ramchandra, he will accept. सबसे बड़ा पाप है इस संसार में, Krishna says, apiche suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag. You know what is that sudurachara? Amiras Prabhu? Huh? No. What is considered as sudurachara? Which papa? Having illicit relation with other man's wife is considered the sudurachara. So, Ravanasur kidnapped Mother Sita. Then first day on the battlefield, Ravanasur came to attack Lord Ramchandra. When Lord Ramchandra first saw him, he thought, aha, what a Tejasvi. Kya Tejas hai? He was very impressed. Then, Lord Ramchandra defeated Ravanasur. He broke his chariot. He killed his Rath Sarthi. Then he destroyed all his weapons. He was standing Nihatta, Ravanasur. Ramchandra, if he wanted, he could have finished that war on the day itself, first day itself, because he was standing Nihatta. Lord Ramchandra said, you are very tired, go and take rest. Come back, refresh. I am leaving. So Ravanasur said, please kill me, don't give me, beg, don't give me, prana bhiksha. It's very insulting. So magnanimous. So Acharyas, they comment that he heard that Ravanasur is a very good administrator, very good king. All the people in his kingdom are very happy. He had only this one bad habit of chasing women. If he sees my parakrama, if he sees, if he realized, then understood that, he cannot stand in front of me. If he goes back and gives me back Sita, I am ready to forgive. Yes, that's why he had given him a chance. That is, magnanimous. That is called Satpurusha. समझ में आ रहा है? Who is a Satpurusha? Even if somebody harms me, I will not retaliate. I don't like to harm him again. And then I try to save him by seeing some good qualities in him. Like that. So Ramchandra, even, if somebody has good qualities, it is easy to love that person, right? But if somebody has bad qualities, still love that person, then that is Satpurusha. Right? Not that, you condemn like that. So, another meaning of Satpurusha is San means one who has, one who is existing. San, Sat, one who is existing. Then Purusha means everything, having everything as his body. That means he is having this Vishwa as his body. So he is Atma, and then his body is the entire Vishwam. Then he is another meaning is that he is Satpurusha. Okay? Satpurusha. So another next quality of Lord Ramchandra is Satya Dharma Parayanata. Satyam Dharmam. Somebody who has both Satyam and Dharmam, he can conquer all the three worlds. So if you want to conquer all the three worlds, these two one should have. What is that? Satyam and Dharma. Satya Dharma Parayanata. So Dharmam belongs to the body, Satyam belongs to the Atma. So Bahiranga, externally, one should perform all dharmic activities only with this body. And inside, Atma should recognize Krishna or Rama and then worship him. That is called following Satya and following Dharma. For us, when Krishna met Duryodhan, he told Duryodhan, when he came as Shanti Duta, that don't think that I am supporting Pandavas because they are my Bhuva's sons. I am supporting because their Dharma is on their side. Wherever Dharma is there, I am that side. Because Yudhishthir Maharaj is following Dharma, that is why I am supporting him. Because you are Adharmi, that's why I am opposing you. So Krishna is Dharmavan, Lord Ramchandra is Dharmavan. So with our body, Niti and Dharma, we should perform whatever Dharma according to our Sharira Dharma, according to our occupational duty. Then, so far as ISKCON devotees, following Dharma means following 4 regulative principles. That is, we should follow this Dharma. We should not become immoral. We should not think, we should not quote this verse again and again. Apiche suduracharo bhajate mamananyava. Right? It doesn't apply to everybody. This sloka, we should not misuse this verse. If somebody, Prabhupada, anyway, I will not. So, this Satyam and Dharmam are, so Lord Ramchandra, that is why, so this Satya Dharma Palana is, Divyastram, which can conquer all the 3 worlds. Like Brahmastra, right? That is why, how many of you know what is the definition of Mahabahu? Bhuya eva Mahabaho, Shrunume Paramam Vachaha, Yatteham Priyamanayam, Vakshami Hitakamyaya. How many of you are Mahabahu? Please raise your hands. Mahabahu means? Mighty armed one. Right? Anybody? Mighty armed? Right? Arjuna, 7 feet tall, mighty armed. But Prabhupada gave a very beautiful meaning on the lecture on Bhagavad-gita, 10th chapter, first verse. Then, one who follows 4 regulative principles, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, they are Mahabahu. Raise your hands. How many of you are Mahabahu? He is not Mahabahu. He is not following. Anim Gati Katha hai? He is also not Mahabahu. Yeah? You are Mahabahu or not? You. Please raise your hands. Who are all Mahabahus? I would like to know. Right? We are all Mahabahus. Right? That is by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Otherwise, by now, watching movies, going to clubs, all that we would be doing. Right? But by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are all Mahabahu. Right? All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Without any benefit to him, he would do favors to all the people. Then he is compared to earth in tolerance, Shama. Then so in Buddhi, he is equal to Brahaspati. And then in Virya, Parakrama, he is equal to Indra. Right? Then the most important dharma for a Atma to understand that I belong to Krishna. I am made by Krishna. Boliye. I am made by Krishna. I belong to Krishna. Right? Krishna made me for his pleasure. I should perform all activities for his pleasure. Seeing him happy, I should be happy. This is called Atma Dharma. Satya Dharma. This is called Satyam. Boliye? Who can repeat? I'll repeat again. Remember this. Okay? What is that? I am made by Krishna. Right? I belong to Krishna. Krishna made me for his pleasure. I should act in such a way that Krishna, I will give pleasure to Krishna. Seeing Krishna happy, I should be happy. This is Krishna consciousness. This is called Satya Dharma Parayanata. समझ में आ रहा है? Always remember this. That is why in Upanishad, whenever you come in front of the deity, you say this, these vakyas. Remember this, right? My dear Radha Rasbihari, boliye. You are Divya Mangala Murti. Divya Mangala Murti. Right? Number 2, you are Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanna. So, when we stand in front of Krishna, we should say these two things. My dear Lord, you are not a stone. You are Divya Mangala Murti, transcendental form. You are, for our benefit, you are standing there. Right? For our benefit is standing. Otherwise, kya milta hai, right? Krishna, right? He can dance with the gopis all the time. Then, Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanna. When you are standing in front of Sita Ram, Lakshmana, Hanuman, remember these qualities. Satya Dharma Parayanata. Whatever qualities I am describing. You should remember Radha Rasbihari. You are Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanna. That is why it is said that Sakrit Mana Krishna Padar Vindayor Niveshitam Tad Gunaragi Yair Iha Nate Emam Pashabata Tad Brutan Swapnem Pashyanti Chirna Nishkritaha. This is from sixth canto, first chapter. I don't know the number. Go and read that. Prabhupada gave a wonderful purport. Sakrit Mana Krishna Padar Vindayor. Even once also, if you remember Krishna's lotus feet, right? Niveshitam Tad Gunaragi Yair Iha. If you are attached to Krishna's wonderful qualities, that is described in Bhaktirasam Sindhu, right? Just remember, when in front of Radha Rasbihari, you should remember all the qualities of Krishna. You should by heart that chapter and then remember all the qualities of Krishna. Right? Then, for such a person, Nate Emam Pashabhata Tad Bhatan, Yamadutas will not come with a ropes. And then Swapnepi Pashyanti Chirna Nishkritaha. Even in the dreams also they will not come. Because just by standing in front of Radha Rasbihari, you say these two words. What will you say? My dear Krishna, you are Divya Mangala Murti. Then number 2, Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanna. Right? Aham, then you can say this also. When our Sevatul Prabhu and all, when they chant these mantras, it comes. Ahamannam, boliye. Ahamannam. Ahamannam. You should say, my dear Krishna, I belong to you. Make me qualified to perform activities, for your pleasure. Let me give happiness to you. Right? This is called, क्या बोलेंगे? Ahamannam. बोलिए, जोर से बोलिए. Ahamannam. Ahamannam. Right? Later on, when we keep coming to the temple, then we should develop love for Krishna. When Lord Ramchandra, he was going without chappals. They went to Dandakaranya. When he walked to Dandakaranya forest, all the sages, they came forward. When they saw Lord Ramchandra, such a beautiful form of the Lord Ramchandra, They became so mesmerized. And then Ravanasura was giving them so much trouble, torturing them. They all forgot. They all forgot. They started crying, "My dear Lord, you came with your lotus feet, which will become hurt even you walk on the cushions. You are walking on the street, forest lands, forest. Your feet might get hurt. My dear Ram, why did you come? Your body is fit to be decorated with so nicely, with so many nice ornaments." They are mesmerized. And then in a Sri Vaishnavas, they say Mangala Sasan, they say Mangala Sasan. They give blessings to the Lord. They give blessings to the Lord. It's called Mangala Sasana, like that. We will, if I get time, I will say, we can learn one Mangala Sasana. So, they were very afraid that, Ramchandra, Najar lag jayega, you are getting hurt. So, they forgot to tell their troubles. In the same way, when we come in front of Radharasbihari, "Oh Radharasbihari, for my sake you are standing here." That's why Prabhupada was having that feeling. That's why he said Krishna was standing, whole day playing flute. So his hand will get pain. That's why we put that lapti, that golden stick, because Krishna will become tired. Right? When we go to see Balaji, "Oh Balaji, without sleeping, you are standing for us, Bhu Vaikuntha, Balaji, Tirumala, just to bless us." Hare. We are so fallen. Like that, we should have that love feeling. That is called real darshan, taking real darshan. When you develop this feeling, you are standing for my sake, you are so kind, merciful, you should cry. And then you should start blessing the Lord. Right? When Periyalvar saw the Lord, in front of you appeared, Garuda. Then he was asking, "My dear Lord, your lotus feet are so soft. Why did you appear? There are so many demons." Why did you come? Then he started, blessing the Lord. It's called Mangalasa. That is why Periyalvar, he is considered the best of the Alvar, because he blessed the Lord. That is why when they chant Nalayar Divya Prabandham, first they say these passurams given by Periyalvar, because they are blessings to the Lord. Like that. Anyway, so these are all wonderful qualities. We should remember all the wonderful qualities of Lord Ramchandra. बोलिए, व्यसनेषु मनुष्याणां वृषं भवति दुःखितः उत्सवेषु च सर्वेषु पितेवा परितुष्यति. What is love? Krishna, that is okay, that is the highest. But otherwise, among public, what is love? Right? A love should be like a father. One should love like a father, and then one should love like a mother. When a father, when he sees that the boy is very intelligent, he spends all his money. Sometimes he keeps the house on mortgage. Then he would go and live in a small house, and then he will send the son to America. Then he is going around the rickshaws, right? Suffering in the hot sun, like in Andhra Pradesh, very hot. He was going around. Then he sends the son to America, and the son becomes very big engineer. Then he sends a photograph. "Papa, now I own 10-room house." America, they have big houses. 10-room house with one Rolls-Royce car, another is Mercedes-Benz car. Like that. The father receives the message. Father immediately keeps his uttariya on his head, because his son is very hot. He runs to his sister's house. Suna, my son, My son has become such a big engineer. He owns a 10 room house. He has 2 cars. He's so much money he has. But he is living in a, poor house. And then he is going in the hot sun. He was sweating. Bhaiya, take rest, take water. No. So he is very happy seeing him happy. He is situated. That is a father's love. That is called father's love. And then what is mother's love? Mother's love is brusham bhavati dukkhita. Mother, when the son is unhappy, son is in distress, she becomes distressed. Right? Like Bhakti Rakshak says, he says that suppose, a son says, I'm not eating today. Father says, Bhuka maro. Mother will never say that. No mother will say, Bhuka maro. क्योंकि उसका भूख उसकी भूख है, इसलिए वो खुद भूखी रहेगी. She remains hungry, but she will not let her child remain hungry. She cannot see, the son in distress. Not only that, son may be in distress for some time, then he is out. But again, she remembers that distress, and again she becomes distressed again. After 10 years, she will remember, oh, that is just like, Shivas Maplacharya gives this example that suppose, 2 ladies, they are sitting and talking, doing prajalpa. The ladies, they like 2 things, right? One is gappa marna, another is gol gappa. Gol gappa. Right. So the gappa maar rahe the. The son went running and then he fell into a well. Then suddenly they all came and they saved the child. The mother, she falls on the ground, starts crying. Because of my negligence, my son is come under such a distress. She prays, please, my God, my dear Lord, please take my life, but save my son's life. They come out, they bring him out. Then after some time, the son starts crying, smiling, but the mother still remembers that his distress and still keeps crying. क्या हो जाता आज, because of my negligence, I am so sinful, this, that. That is okay, right? Then the son forgets. But when he is grown up, after 20 years boy, he takes his mother for some marriage. Then she meets the same lady with whom she is doing gappa. Oh, this same son, he fell into the well. Then again mother becomes, I'm so unfortunate. That day you fell into the river, well. Because of me you suffered so much. Like that again she becomes distressed. Lord Ramchandra, he used to love people like a father and like a mother. When they were, even though he didn't do anything, people are well situated, they got some good news, then Ramchandra would become happy, seeing their happiness, even though he has no connection, like a father. Even though people have suffered, they have forgotten, but Lord Ramchandra again and again remembers and becomes dukkita. This is loving like a father and loving like a mother. There is no love exists between a man and woman. It's all complete rubbish. It's all selfishness. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. But that kind of, only Prabhupada said, a semblance of love exists between a mother and a son. Right? Krishna's, whatever he is saying, Krishna Indri, Pritivanch, whatever love that exists between Krishna and the living entities, a semblance of it exhibited between mother and the son. Mother, she takes so much trouble, spends sleepless nights to take care of the child, by giving her milk, so much trouble that she takes. But she is not expecting. that when he grows up, he will take care of. Like that. Uh, so anyway, so many wonderful qualities. All the ladies, all the women, all the children, all the men, everybody in the Ayodhya Koshal Desh, whenever they would go to have darshan of Sri Ranganath ji, they have only one prayer. You know what is that prayer? My dear Lord, please take all our punya. Let our Ram should be happy. That is their prayer. राम जी का जोली में जो भी दुख है हमको दे देना. Give it to us. But let Ram be happy all the time. That is their prayer. Like that. Then, not only that, then Dashrath Maharaj is very happy to hear all of them describing wonderful qualities of Lord Ramchandra. I just cut short. You can read Ayodhya Ramayana. So many wonderful qualities are described, and then there is a commentary also. But there is no time, and then difficult also describe all the qualities. One should read. Then Dashrath Maharaj sent a message to Lord, that Lord Ramchandra, Sri Ramchandra should immediately come to the Sabha. To the Sabha. Then Ramchandra, he comes walking. Ajan Bah, Lambita Vijay. Very beautiful walk and all that. Divya Tejas. So Dashrath Maharaj, he was watching Lord Rama walk. Right? So it is Boliye, very beautiful verse, very simple verse. Chandrakantananam Ramam Ativa Priyadarshanam Rupaudharya Gunai Pumsham Drishti Chittapaharinam Dharma Bhitapta Parjanyam Hladayantamiva praja natatarpa samayatam vikshamano daradipaha. When we see full moon, how you get so much pleasure, like that, Dashrath Maharaj, when he saw Lord Ramchandra's form, because he was having nightmares and sleepless nights, and then he was going through a lot. But when he saw Ramchandra, just like when you see a moon's face, all your distress will go away. Like that, when he saw Lord Ramchandra, that is why he is known as Ramachandra, Sri Ramachandra, right? Like that. Even though he belonged to Surya Vamsha, he is known as Sri Ramachandra because he gives Shital Sukh like Chandrama gives to all of living entities. Like that. Ramam Ativa Priyadarshanam. Ativa Priyadarshanam. Wonderful. Wonderful to look at. Pumsam, even though even the men also usually women become attracted to handsome men. But here, Ramchandra's case, even men also used to become attracted to Lord Ramchandra's beauty. Then they used to pray, let me, I wish I could take birth as a woman, so that I can marry this wonderful, handsome personality. Not only that, all living entities, even the Jahreli, poisonous living entities also, they would give up their poisonous mentality and then become attracted to Ramchandra. Everybody become. So when Dashrath Maharaj saw Sri Ramchandra walking, when a person looks into the mirror, he sees his reflection. So he saw Ramchandra has his reflection. When I was young, I used to be like this, like that, he was thinking. He is greatly pleased like that. Lord Ramchandra declared that, because you are my eldest son and all, I'm planning to make you. Tomorrow is Pusha Nakshatra, you know. So this commentators say he did not consult. He did not consult Vasishta Muni whether I should have this muhurta and all. He decided then declared. There is a reason, I will tell you. Then he said, a king should not, he should be very humble. Then well-trained mind. Then he should be well-behaved. So a king should not be having 7 bad habits. Right? They have, some book is there, no? 7 good. Huh? Yeah. Right? This is all nonsense. So first one is Stri Laulyam, means one should not be too much attracted to a woman. Stri, illicit sex. One should not indulge in illicit sex. Number 2, we should cultivate these 7 bad habits. Get out of these 7 bad habits, right? And then number 2, gambling. Right? Gambling. And number 3, hunting. Number 4, Vak Parishyam. One should not speak harshly. Vak Parishyam. One should not be too, one should not give too severe punishment to people. Danda Ugrata. Then misusing ancestors' money. And then last but not the least, lobam. Greed. What are they? No illicit sex? No, yeah. No gambling? No hunting? Vakparishyam. One should not speak very harshly. Then one should not give severe punishment. And then one should not misspend ancestors' money. And then 7th one is lobam. And then he told one very interesting thing. You become free from kama and krodha. Kama and krodha. What are the symptoms that one is a lusty person? You can note it down. It's not that lust means not only becoming attracted to women, no, right? Well, there are number 1, hunting. Hunting. Number 2, gambling. Number 3, sleeping in the daytime. I have big bad habit. I just can't overcome. Because I wake up at 2:45 and then by the time 10 o'clock I have to sleep. Otherwise if somebody comes around 10:30 like that, I pray to Krishna when he will go. Please take him away. I need to take ऐसा आँख बंद हो जाता है. कितना भी ट्राई करता किया मैंने जीवन में, I could not overcome this sleeping in the daytime. But till 99, 92, 99, 90, 2000, I was not sleeping daytime. After I became head pujari only, I became free and then started sleeping. Because there is a reason, because I used to dress the deities every day. So I used to wake up at 2:30 and finish my round, then go for dressing. So then it is mentioned that until the time, deities sleep, till the time head pujari should not sleep. So I cannot go also around 9:30, 10, 10:30, 10:45 only. After they sleep only, then I should sleep like that. Like that. Anyway, it's an excuse, but I just could not overcome. But if somebody like, Krishna also says in Garuda Purana, if you want to remain healthy, don't sleep in the daytime. You know? And then Paradosha Kathanam. This also we have. Paradosha Kathanam means narrating others' faults. Right? Others' faults. Then Sri Sambhogam. In the daytime. Then Madhyadi Madam. Sri Sambhogam in the daytime. Right? One should not. Demons will take birth. If, we know Ravana's, Hiranyakashipu and all. Madhyadi Madam. In the daytime also. Those who are allowed to drink alcohol, they should not drink in the daytime. Right? All the clubs and previously I was a very active life membership preacher. I used to go. Whoever would give money, I would go. There is one Satkar bar and restaurant. Some Shetty, he used to call me. 5,000 rupees dega. But I used to go rickshaw, all the way to Thana. Then see all these people and drinking. Close the mouth, nose, and then sit there and. Now I understand. अभी 5,000 कुछ नहीं है, इसलिए मैं जाता नहीं है. हम 5 लाख देते हैं लोग ऐसे ही बैठ के, इसलिए 5,000 के लिए जाता नहीं मैं. राइट? हमारा ललित बाबा क्या बैठे बैठे मिल गया कलश. आज आ गया और दे दिया कलश. हम गए ही नहीं उसके घर पे. नृत्यम एंड गीतम. नृत्यम मीन्स डांस देखना. और इसलिए डोंट वॉच यूट्यूब वीडियोस. ओके, डांसिंग डे टाइम. एंड देन गीतम, singing all these cinema songs. Then Vadyam, all this music and all. Without any work, going and walking around the streets. Going around like that. So, these are 10 vyasanas because of kama. Lust. If you are doing all these things, that means that is a symptom of being lusty. Then, Maishunyam Sahasam Droha, Irsha Asuyartha Dushanam, Vagdandajam Chaparshyam, Krodajopi Gano Astakaha. Paishunyam means complaining. उंगली करना, क्या बोलते हैं? उंगली करना, complaining, false complaints, making false complaints against. क्या बोलते हैं उसको हिंदी में, क्या बोलते हैं? चुगली. चुगली करना. चुगली करना. साहसम, arresting Satpurushas and giving them, and Droha. Droha means killing somebody with by kapata, intrigue. Then Irsha means I told you, right? Not able to tolerate others' unnati, right? Like that. Then Asuya, finding faults in good qualities. Artha Dushanam means stealing others' money. So these are the 8 symptoms of being Krodha, angry. Kama and Krodha. So Ramchandra Bhagavan, Dasharatha Maharaj advised Sri Ramchandra Bhagavan that don't do all these things. Then again he called him to his bhavan. Then again he advised him again. Said, he told, I will tell. Because Bharat is not, see, I am becoming old and then I am getting lot of bad omens I am seeing. So I think something bad is going to happen. I want to coronate you as a king because when Bharat is not in Ayodhya, Ramchandra was surprised. Why was he saying like that? Actually Bharat is very dharmatma. He is full of all good qualities. But still, you never know when somebody's mind changes. When somebody's mind changes. Like that. So then Darshan Maharaj instructed Lord Ramchandra, for today, go to Sri Ranganath temple, worship the Lord, perform yajna, practice brahmacharya, and then sleep on the darbhasan, and then prepare yourself. There is a reason for this. So why did he say that, Bharat? Because during the time of marriage with Kaikeyi, Kaikeyi Maharaj, no, Ashwapati Maharaj, he took a vachan from Darshan Maharaj that whichever son is born to Kaikeyi, he should become the king. This is known only to some people. One is Janak Maharaj, and then Ashwapati Maharaj, and then Vasishtha also knew. But Kaikeyi did not know this. So what is the logic? The logic is, according to dharma, the eldest son, one who is Gunavan, should become the king. So Dasharatha Maharaj, he neglected Satyam. Then he wanted to follow dharma. Kaikeyi, she said, you have promised me the two benedictions, varas. So give me these two benedictions. One is send Ramchandra to forest and then make my son Bharat as the king. So she was following Satyam, but she was neglecting dharma, because all the people, they wanted Ramchandra as the king. Then he is the eldest son. He should become the king. Then everybody was approved by king. So that is dharma. According to dharma, Lord Ramchandra should become the king. So she neglected dharma, but she was caught hold of Satyam. Dasharatha Maharaj, he followed dharma, but he neglected Satyam. That is why both have failed. But Lord Ramchandra followed both Satyam and Dharmam. That is why he is Mahapurusha, Uttama Purusha, Purushottam. Right? We should follow in the footsteps of. So when I will cut short. Then there is one very beautiful verse. When Lord Ram, then all this happened. Then Kaikeyi told Sumantra that Lord Ramchandra should come. So by the time when the people have heard that Ramchandra is going to become king, 15 into 15 zeros. Kitna hua? That many people have assembled on the streets of Ayodhya. More than 15 crores, I think, right? 15 into 15 zeros. कितना होता है ललित भाग्य? Anyway, that many people. How many of you believe that such people, so many people could accommodate? 15, more than 15 crores in Ayodhya city. Now, recently when this thing is going on, Kumbh Mela is going on, Ayodhya authorities, they have declared there is no place for in Ayodhya, please don't come here. We are overburdened. Right? But Prabhupada writes in Bhagavatam, 7th canto, Ayodhya, Mathura, and Rishikesh, Haridwar, Vrindavanam, Jagannath Puri, they are not part of this material world. When the material world becomes destroyed, these dhamas, they don't become destroyed. 7th canto, 4th chapter, you read, there is one verse. So, these dhamas are like lotus flowers. Lotus flowers expand, lotus flowers shrink. When Krishna, we have this experience, from when we go from Vrindavan to Govardhan, it takes at least 45 minutes to 1 hour at 60 kilometers per hour. 45-50 kilometers. Right? Previously it used to take, roads are so bad, previously it used to take 1.5-2 hours like that for going to Right? Every day Krishna used to walk up to Radhakund, Shamkund, Govardhan. How is he walking for so long? How much time it will take? Walking it will take how many hours? Huh? 3-4 hours it will take. अरे 3-4 घंटे चला जाएगा वॉकिंग में गोवर्धन पहुंचते पहुंचते, क्या लीला करेगा? Right? So Prabhu, Jiva Goswami explains, when Krishna would walk to Govardhan, it would shrink and it would just cross. Right? How millions of cows, how they fit into the 84 crores? Because expand, unlimited expansion. Like that Ayodhya, Kurukshetra war, Prabhupada explained how it fitted so many 64 crore Sainiks, how so many crores of Sainiks were fitted into such a small land of Kurukshetra Yudh. You should understand like this. Right? So now all of you believe? One very beautiful verse I am going to, it is Kota Shloka of Ramayana. Important shloka. Please chant. Yascha Ramam na pashetu, yamcha Ramo na pashyati, nindita sabha bhave loke, svatmasyenam nigarhate. Most beautiful verse of Ayodhya Kanda. Everybody, all 15 crore people, they were asking, to only 2 vakyas, 2 sentences are on the lips of all these people, crores of people. Have you seen Rama? Boliye. Jor se boliye. Did Sri Rama see you? If these 2 things have not happened, your taking birth is a waste. All the 3 worlds will condemn you. Not only all the 3 worlds, Swatma Garhati. You yourself will condemn yourself. You yourself condemn yourself. What are they? Have you seen Rama? Did Rama see? So you should ask. Every day you should come. My dear Radharasbihari, please look at me. Look at me. That's why you should dance in the kirtan. You should touch the chandelier. My dear Krishna, I am the most fallen. Please look at me. So many nice devotees are there, but I am the most fallen. Please look at me. Very interesting, one Shiva Vaishnavacharya says. I don't know where it is. It is there in the commentary. That whoever, after Sri Ramchandra went to Ayodhya, a forest, for 14 years. Whoever has taken birth during that time, they were ostracized, it seems, in Ayodhya. Because you are most unfortunate person that when Sri Ramchandra is not in Ayodhya, you have taken birth. We don't want to see your face. The mothers and all, they were discarding the children. Everybody discarding because you are most unfortunate that you didn't see Rama and Sri Rama didn't see you. Very interesting. Right? If Radharasbihari doesn't see us, our life is condemned. Right? If you don't see Sri Radharasbihari, right? Our life is condemned. Right? That is why Prabhupada said, that is the system that every day one should come in the temple and take darshan. Right? Prabhupada says, if you go to Jaipur, Govind Devji temple, so beautiful, all different colored sarees they wear, different colored turbans men wear, and they all come, they have spontaneous devotion. No kirtan, no kartal, no mridanga. They simply sing out of love for Govind Dev. Some devotees, they were saying, Prabhuji, we cannot preach to these people. Already they have so much love for Govind Devji. If you ISKCON wale bolenge, jab karo, sola mala hai. Follow nahi karte. Because they already have a love for Govind Dev. समझ में आ रहे संजय? इंग्लिश आता है? Like that. Anyway, after that, Ramchandra, they told like that. Then Ramchandra goes to Kaushalya Devi. At the time, Kaushalya Devi, she was worshipping Bhagavan Krishna, and then she prepared a very elaborate feast because she said, I'm going to feed you because from tomorrow onwards you are not going so much my son, you are the king, you know. So I will not have so much access. Yesterday you fasted whole day. So then Ramchandra said, now I cannot, accept all these things. Kaikeyi Mata sending me to forest. Darshan Maharaj ordered me to go to the forest. Then Kaushalya just broke down. She said, better I remained a Banjaurat, a barren woman. Only that dukkha will be there. Oh, I am not having a child. But my husband has neglected me throughout my life. I don't have any sukh. Kaikeyi would treat me like a maid servant. I am worse than a maid servant in this kingdom. I don't have any respect. He never gave me respect as a eldest wife. All my ashas, all my desires, they are, only I am doing all this tapasya and all, so that I wanted to see you as my king, my son, so that at least now onwards I'll be little bit, I have some respect in the, Rajya. Then Kaushalya said, all my vrata, all my tapasya, all my dana, all my austerities, everything became wasted. I think it's useless to do all these things. ऐसा किसी को feeling आया? Why did I do all this? Anyway, Sri Ramchandra, I will close by wonderful. Ramchandra is a big topic. Ramchandra, then meanwhile Lakshmana was very angry. Then all that happened. Then Ramchandra convinces both of them, that both of them, very interesting. I'll tell some other time how he convinced. Because Kaushalya Devi says, I will also come with you. Then what is that? Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. So mother is the first guru. So I am giving the instruction. You should follow my instruction first. That you don't go. Then Ramchandra convinced. Then finally, Lakshmana also was arguing with Ramchandra. Then Ramchandra kept his hand on his heart, said, myself, son of Dasharatha Maharaj, Dasharathatmaja, declares that I am going to the forest right now. Then both of them chup ho gaya. Then very interesting, those who are hearing online, Matajis, they can learn these verses. They give blessings to their sons when they are traveling and all that. Okay? So she gave Mangala Sasam. Beautiful. Boliye. Yan Mangalam Sahasrakshe Sarvadeva Namaskrute Vritranashe Sama Bhavatate. Boliye. Bhavatu Mangalam. Yan Mangalam Suparnasya Vinata Kalpayatpura Amrutam Prathayanasya Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Amrutotpadane Daityan Gnato Vajradarasya Yat Aditir Mangalam Pradat Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Trin Vikraman Prakramato Vishnoramita Tejasa Yatasin Mangalam Rama Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Rutuvasagara Dvipa Veda Lokadisaschate Mangalani Mahabaho Dishantu Shubhamangalam. I will give you next. I the और एक बार बोलेंगे और I'll close the lecture. Some other time I'll explain the meaning. Yan Mangalam Sahasrakshe Sarvadeva Namaskute Vrutranashe Sama Bhavat Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Yan Mangalam Suparnasya Vinata Kalpayatpura Amrutam Pratayanasya Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Amrutotpadane Daityan Gnato Vajradarasya Yar Aditir Mangalam Pradar Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Trin Vikraman Prakramato Vishnoramita Tejasaha Yadasrin Mangalam Rama Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam Rituvasagara Dvipa Veda Loka Dishashchate Mangalani Mahabaho Dishantu Shubhamangalam. When Indra killed Vritrasura, whatever blessings everybody gave him, that Mangalam maybe you also may get. In order to remove the dasyatvam of slave of Vinata, Garuda went to fetch the Amritam. So whatever she gave blessings, that blessings you may also get. All the demigods, when they wanted to churn the milk ocean for nectar, whatever blessings they got, you also may get. When Lord Vamandev, he raised his foot, lotus foot, and then occupied all the three worlds. Everybody gave, whatever Mangalam he got, you also may get. Let all the Vedas, all the lokas, all the forest, everywhere, wherever you go, you may get auspicious Mangalam. Then Vishala Karani, one Jadi Bhuti, she bound and then she blessed him that you go. I will see you after 14 years. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Thank you very much. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki